Hey everybody. So we're in the middle of finishing the last wall in the kitchen, in the shed conversion. And I have a pretty big idea for this wall, and I know exactly what I want. So I went looking for a particular planter that I wanted. And I couldn't find anything, and what I found, I either didn't like it or it was more than what I'd want to spend. So I came home with the idea that we have all this extra quikrete laying around. I was going to make a planter, and I did. And I fell in love with it. So I thought I would just make another one for another place in the house and share with you what I did to make it. This is the planter that I ended up with. You can see the top. And I really am happy with it. And it didn't, I mean, you can buy a bag of quikrete for $3 at your hardware store. So what I did was I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought 2 plastic bowls. Now, you can use anything. You can use any kind of a, mold that you want. Be creative. Our youngest daughter and her husband actually made some very large ones for out in their garden, and they're beautiful. So my idea was I wanted the circumference around my bowl, this space here, I wanted it to be at least a ½ an inch, around circumference. So I went with a bowl and then this bowl. So I have 2 bowls that are going to go inside of each other. And I greased the inside of the larger bowl and the outside of the smaller bowl with Vaseline. I don't know how necessary that really is, but it definitely made it, I mean, they just came right apart when I did it. So I've got the inside grease of my larger bowl, and I mixed up this, the quikrete. I didn't measure anything. I seriously just dumped it, added water, and stirred it up until it was the consistency I thought I needed. Mine's a little wet, but it'll dry just fine. So I'm going to put the camera down where you can see. So I'm just going to put a nice bit. I did have gloves on, but they came right off inside of the quikrete here. So I'm just putting it down flush on the bottom, and I'm going to do that until this top bowl is pretty much flush with the outside. So now that there's enough quikrete on the bottom to make this inside bowl sit flush with the outer bowl, I'm going to take a mason jar. Now I just have some extra quikrete in it to give it some weight, and I'm going to put that on the inside there. That's just going to keep this down so that the concrete's not filling in underneath of it and it's not coming out. And then you're just going to take and fill in all around the sides with quikrete. Alright, so you're really just packing it down around the rim, the mold, until you get a look you want. I'm just packing it down a little bit with a paint stick, maybe like to get some of the air bubbles out, but honestly I don't want all the air bubbles out. I kind of like the look of the air holes in the finished piece. So that's it. That's all that we've done so far. I'll bring you back when we unmold it and we'll see what we get. That's it. Alright, so it's been about 3 days now since I had casted this concrete planter. And I'm just going to unmold it and go ahead and plant something in it. So as I said a little bit ago in the first part of the video, I greased the molds with Vaseline, and the reason I did that was so that it would make it so that it would just literally slip right out. So that's the inside, and I'm just going to turn it over, and literally it just slips right out. And You know, I feel like it's still a little damp, but I'm going to go ahead and plant in it and get it ready to take it in the house. I think I said it before, but if I didn't, I'll say it again. Our youngest daughter, her husband made her some of these concrete planters for their patio, their outdoor garden area, and they're large. I think he used a 5-gallon or a 3-gallon bucket to actually cast her molds, and she can grow just about everything in them. They're absolutely beautiful. So, but these I have for an inside project that we're trying to finish up. You do have to be careful with watering because they don't have drain holes, so you can overwater easily. But that's it. I have a spider plant in this one. This is a relatively large one. And then in this one here, I did this one a little over a month ago. This is a smaller one. I love all of the, I don't know, you can see the air holes in the concrete. You could have tapped it down when it was wet to get the air holes out. This is an aluminum plant that we'll put in the kitchen. And that's it. I really, really love them. I don't know if you can see the difference in the two sizes that we have here. But, yeah, very inexpensive, very easy, and very earthy looking.